We're going to be talking about similar triangles. In particular, we're going to be talking about corresponding sides and how to determine corresponding sides and how to mark corresponding sides. So first we have to discuss how we're going to mark angles in a triangle. So let's say we have ABC, and I might say that we have, so I might write it like this. And what this means is that we are talking about angle ABC. Angle ABC means this angle over here, A to B to C, and so it's this angle over here. So this angle is angle ABC. Similarly, I could say angle BCA. And angle BCA would be BCA, so this angle would be BCA over here. So this would be angle BCA, and this one would be angle ABC. Sometimes a faster way of writing it might be, instead of writing ABC, I could just write this as angle B. Instead of writing BCA, I could just write this as angle C. It doesn't always work. So an example where it does not work would be if I had a shape like this. So A, B, C, and D. And if I just said angle A, we don't really know what angle A is. Is it this angle or the whole thing? So there might be, for example, 3 angles associated with that. We could have angle BAC, which would be this one. We could have angle DAC, which would be this one. Or we could have bad angle, which would be the whole thing. So this way is a more complete way of describing angles, but sometimes doing the letters, if it's possible, is the faster way of doing it. Now, similar versus congruent. So similar versus congruent to triangles. So congruent means something. So congruent, if you have congruent shapes, then they have the same angles. They have the same side length. And basically, in other words, they are the same. E.g., or that is, i.e., the same. They are the same. So now conversely, we could have shapes that are similar. Now similar means that they have the same angles, but they don't have the same side lengths. Though we do say that this is going to be a bit of a mouthful, the corresponding side lengths are proportional. So what on earth does that mean? So congruent's pretty easy, right? You have 2 shapes, dunk, 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 and here's another one, boom, 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 same angles, just to draw them the same. Like this. There we go. So these 2 shapes, assuming that the angles were the same, would be congruent. They'd be exactly the same. Now, similar would be something more along the lines of this. They don't have to be in the same orientation. I just did it so you could see it. So what this means is that this angle is the same as this angle, this is the same as this is the same as this. They have the same angles, but the corresponding side lengths are proportional. So this, for example, maybe is twice as big as this, and this one's twice as big as this, and this one's twice as big as this. So the corresponding sides are proportional. What we're going to figure out next is how do we mark corresponding sides?